The lights which we use in photography do not always produce perfect whiteness, they all have different color temperature with some tint mixed in it. Sometimes the colors of the environment blend with it, and this impacts on the results. The result either comes with reddish, yellowish, bluish tone or sometime greenish and magenta tints overlapping with it. To adjust this and make corrections, we have a white balance option in our digital cameras, but, unfortunately, the cameras have only some roughly estimated options available, let it be incandescent, halogen, sun, flash, cloudy or a building shade, all these are just an approximate estimation. Auto white balance often gets confused with the environment when there is no white object in the scene. There is a better option available in Kelvin settings, but this is also a bit harder to set because our eyes cannot judge the correct colors by seeing on the monitor, until and unless we see and compare it with the correct image. To set the accurate Kelvin, we need to measure it first. Kelvino light meter has this feature to provide you the readings with correction of the tints. Let's see how this can be achieved. Switch on the power and check whether the mode switch is selected on CCT mode. If it is on exposure mode, then push the mode switch towards CCT mode, and check the display that the mode switch is selected properly. Simply by pressing OK button once, the screen will display color temperature in degree Kelvin, and the same should be set on the camera. Below that, it also displays the tint values, in magenta or green in points, that you need to set and shift in your camera's white balance shift option. By rotating the sensor head towards left, it can read the main or key light's color temperature, and rotating it towards right, you can measure the fill-in light's color temperature. For the backlight you can rotate the head 180 degrees and take a reading. You can also take and store 3 or 5 readings separately, and calculate them to an average. It has 3 methods to read the color temperature. They are, single read mode, 3-point average, and 5-point average mode, which can be selected from the menu. For example, let us first select 3-point average method from the menu and check this. We can see that the display screen shows space for 3 readings as memory 1, 2, and 3. There is a small circle which displays our progress as we record our readings. Once we have taken all the 3 readings, the circle starts to blink, indicating us to press the button once more, to get an average of all 3 readings. And thereafter, this can be set as the final CCT into your camera. If the camera doesn't have setting for the last 2 digits, you can select the nearest value. For this reading, we can select 6000 Kelvin. Similarly, we can go back to the menu and select 5-point average, to take the readings of the lights falling from 5 directions. The tint value shown is also the average of the tints, from all the 5 readings. You can always return to single read mode by selecting the first option in the menu. In the next session, we will see how it reads flash exposure. Thank you for watching.